A shout out from Donald Trump today. You know, every time I do an interview now, people ask me how much longer I'm going to do the show. Apparently caught the attention of America's most famous tangerine who truthed they could get a far more talented person who would also get better ratings for 5% of what they are paying this loser with a capital L. And I gotta say, that is a hell of a way to find out you're not gonna be somebody's running mate.
What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Shy. We back again with the Black Anomaly Rise Channel. So we gotta talk to y'all about, like, I switch it up on y'all. Gotta talk to y'all about Jimmy Kimmel again. This clown, fool, was trying to go off on Trump because he was triggered by Trump. Basically, he has this whole campaign strategy. So Donald Trump is right now a master level troll, an internet troll, okay? Because what he does is anytime there's anything going on that he doesn't like, he completely capitalizes off of whatever's happening, whatever's trending. And the latest victim was the Oscars, okay? So the Oscars was going on. Everybody knows that this is basically a woke leftist clown show. So essentially a bunch of woke leftists kind of just jerking each other off and giving each other awards for that, okay? So Trump seized the opportunity to troll Jimmy Kimmel. I'm gonna show y'all a bit of the footage from Jimmy Kimmel reacting to this, and he definitely was not having it. He was trying to fire back at Donald Trump. Take a look.
I was told we have like an extra minute, and I'm really proud of something. I was wondering if I could share it with you. I just got a review, and has there ever been a worse host than Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars? His opening was that of a less than average person trying too hard to be something which he is not and never can be. Get rid of Kimmel and perhaps replace him with another washed up but cheap ABC talent, George Slopanopoulos. He would make everybody on stage look bigger, stronger, and more glamorous. Blah, blah, blah. Make America great again. Okay, now, see if you can guess which former president just posted that on Truth. Anyone? No? Well, thank you, President Trump. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you're still... Isn't it past your jail time?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought this exchange was kind of funny, but the even funnier thing is how badly people like Jimmy Kimmel want Trump to go to jail. But alas, he's free and he's gonna be your next president. So congratulations, Jimmy. So there's more to the tweet. He actually said a little bit more. Jimmy, of course, skipped over this part. He said that he would make everybody on stage look bigger, stronger. When he was talking about George Slopanopoulos, he'd make everybody look bigger, stronger, and more glamorous. Also, a really bad politically correct show tonight. And for years, disjointed, boring, and unfair. Now, I don't know about that, Trump, because politically correct when they had freaking John Cena on the stage naked.
What's going on? You're supposed to run across the stage.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do the streak a bit anymore.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was really strange to have John Cena on the stage. It's like, what's the point? I guess they're trying to do some insane spectacle, but I just felt like, to me, it was just kind of weird. I don't know. It's just clearly not made for people like me. I'm thinking definitely an older audience, kind of that, you know, old school audience that actually used to care about watching that. But from my understanding, they have not been doing too well in terms of viewership. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I don't think John Cena naked on stage is enough. But anyway, he says, why don't they just give the Oscars to those who deserve them? Maybe that way their audience and TV ratings will come back from the depths. So Jimmy skipped that part. He didn't want to talk about that because, like I said, apparently they've been doing pretty poorly. Now, I don't think they're going to stop the Oscars anytime soon. But in my opinion, if you're not doing good, you got to go back to the drawing board, revamp, and do something different. And I don't really find it to be like this stunning and brave and bold thing to just have John Cena naked on the stage. Hell, look, why don't you put a woman up there? I bet you they won't do that. And the funny thing about that is Jimmy Kimmel is now Mr. Wokey woke, but in the past, he was kind of an unsavory character.
Tell us what you think of the statue. I mean, do you think that she's, do you think that, I mean, do you think that she's attractive or not?
Let's not get into the fact that he did blackface back in the day.
Sometime at night, Karl Malone look up in sky and say, what the hell going on up there? Now, Karl Malone never seen no flying saucer himself, but if he do, that's gonna be a spooky time. Listen up, E.T., you better stay the hell back. Nanu, nanu.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, the whole Karl Malone thing is kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie, I did find that to be slightly humorous. However, it is extremely racist. So somebody like Jimmy Kimmel would never be able to get away with something like that today. And it's like everybody wants to harp on Donald Trump, but do people know about this sort of stuff? I really don't think that they do. I think a lot of people don't even really know Jimmy Kimmel's past with the Man Show and the girls jumping on trampolines and the blackface, all the racism and all this stuff. Now, you could say that he may not be like some card-carrying Klansman, right, with the hooded robe and all. However, there's different levels to it, right? You got the Red Dragons, you got the Klansmen with the white robes, and then you got people who make, you know, racist assumptions and stereotypes, and you got people who make racist jokes and do stuff like blackface, and Jimmy Kimmel fits into that category. Right now, I'm not one of those people who feels like we need to just throw every person under the bus for doing something slightly racist that's ever occurred. That's not what I'm saying in this video. What I am saying, though, is people like Jimmy Kimmel have a lot of audacity to be as crazy and deranged and judgmental as he is when he has this sort of history that the left has, for some reason, mysteriously chosen not to cancel him for. Now, why they've done that, you might say that it's because he's already been initiated into their culture. He's kind of one of them. So maybe that's part of the reason, but I have seen them eat each other, so I'm not exactly sure. Either way, it was still funny as hell seeing Donald Trump roast not only Jimmy Kimmel, but also the Oscars. And I do think that is absolutely true that Jimmy Kimmel is pretty much washed up at this point. How it is that he still gets viewers, I guess somebody thinks he's funny. It's just sure as hell's not me. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
Did you know the screenwriter of Back to the Future 2 based the character Biff on you? He mentioned that in an interview the other day.
I love that. Where's my cut? I want a cut.